Yeah, and I expect that we're going to hear otherwise from the defense, and we'll hear the cross-examination from the defense later on. But Paul, I want to talk a little more about her testimony. We're sort of at that point where you have the initial exchange between Chad Olson and Curtis Reeves. Right now, it doesn't seem too heated. You hear some annoyance, it sounds, from Curtis Reeves, and then some annoyance from Chad Olson. Why is the interaction, as she heard it, observed it, important in terms of the defense and their self-defense justification defense that they're going to be putting forth during the course of this trial?
Well, anytime as a defense attorney you raise an affirmative defense, like self-defense, it becomes a very fact-specific analysis. There are certain elements that you have to convince a jury are true. You have to establish that your person was acting in a legally permissible way when they did the thing that the prosecution has accused them of doing. So when you assert an affirmative defense, you're essentially saying, yeah, I did it, but it was okay. So when you have a witness like Nicole Olson, who is giving the minute by minute and really second by second analysis of the excuse me, of the interaction between her husband and Mr. Reeves, it really is laying out a very fact specific analysis of what was happening. And the defense is going to need to do a lot of work to establish that Chad Olson was really an aggressor, was a violent person who was going to attack the client. It's going to be an incredibly important cross-examination because, as Nicole mentioned, this is probably the only witness who will be able to testify directly as to the exact way that this whole situation unfolded. So it's a pivotal cross-examination for the defense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, we're going to pivot right now. So there's a break in the Reeves trial, but there's another trial that we are covering here at Law and Crime out of Florida, and that's the Hayes trial. That's a serial killer trial that's underway right now. Let's take a look in court there as to who is on the stand and what is happening. I believe there's a law enforcement witness on the stand. Let's take a look right now.